How fabulous is this, Sam?
I mean,
this is so exciting.
I didn't know how many were sold. That's incredible.
Yes, over 16,000 gone.
Amazing.
So we're down to the final quantities. This is your second to the last airing. Next hour could be very, very abbreviated based on the popularity of this vintage style denim and Sherpa jacket. Let's go through colors so we can tell you all about the exciting details. I love the nutmeg that I'm wearing. It's like one of my favorite colors. And I know a lot of you wanted to see how it looks closed up, buttoned up. There are 1, 2, 3 buttons, but on the inside, look at that incredible Sherpa. Oh, by the way, this is the turtleneck coming up later in the show, and so are these jeans.
Such good stuff.
So good. 2 different shades of denim, the indigo and the chambray, and then this black, this washed black. Might be my favorite. I love the distressing.
I was dancing between them because I was like, I really love the black, and we'll talk about it on All the Girls, but this is a wash kind of vintage black. In fact, the entire jacket is inspired by 1970s kind of vintage fashion. It's also inspired by 2 pieces we created for DG2 that we kind of married into one, and I'll tell you that story. The other color that Callie's wearing is the final fashion color. We have now lost 2 colors, right?
We have.
We have sold way more than 2/3 of our, or 3/4 of our quantity.
We've got our final couple thousand.
Yeah, so this is incredible. So if you're loving this beautiful new nutmeg, this is our rusty, rich kind of saddle color that we did for fall. I'm gonna ask, we have so many beautiful models of all shapes and sizes. Hi, Dana. Hi, guys. So excited to see all of you tonight. Let's talk a little bit about this today's special, because this is over 1.5 years in the making. It is really based on American style. So if you think about Ralph Lauren, you think about Sundance, you think about Wyoming and Aspen, and a little bit of that kind of town and country vibe, that is what this jacket is really built for and what it's really all about. Now, first and foremost, what you guys need to know, this is a brand new technology and a brand new denim. This denim fabric does not exist anywhere else in our brand. We actually created it for this jacket, and here's why. This is not a lined jacket, Callie, it's a bonded jacket, which means that the faux Sherpa is bonded to the fabric. Now, why would we do that? I'm gonna hold this up and show you guys.
So
this is like just about
separate
a
layers.
1/4 of an inch thick. It's 2 different fabrics that have been bonded together. Normally you see bonding on faux suede or faux leather, never on denim, and this is like a new process. And the reason we bonded is because we have created a jacket that is so lightweight, that is so layerable, that is flexible, that, by the way, is stretchy. Both the denim and the interior is stretchy.
It's the craziest
and it
thing.
creates this perfect, like, if you live in a cool climate, it's your fall jacket, and you can layer it up for winter. If you live in a warm climate, California, Florida, Nevada, you know, Arizona, you can finally wear fall style, a fall coat, and really give that vibe without overheating.
You know what?
Because you're just gonna wear this with a t-shirt.
Such a true statement.
It's so
I'm
good.
wearing it with the turtleneck, which is great. This is like my favorite thing. This is the time of year I live for, is this fall fashion weather. But I do want to give you a heads up. If you want the nutmeg that I am wearing, we don't have a lot of these left. It is one of the 2 most limited at this point. The most limited, there's only 300 left, I think, here in the chambray.
Unbelievable.
So, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. It's the indigo.
The indigo, yeah, the indigo is very
300
limited.
left.
Now, normally we buy the most of the indigo, and we did. We bought like 4 times more indigo than anything else. This has been a #1 bestseller all day. You can take a look at Dana and Christina, the models, and you will see the indigo in action. We're gonna show you all the models. We're gonna make them do a fashion show for you. We're gonna get a lot of movement. And some of you, I would love, whoever feels comfortable buttoning the jacket, because maybe Christina, one of our clients, one of our jean queens, was asking on our Facebook group, Sarah Tim was messaging me, that they wanted to see how the jacket looks buttoned up. Now, this jacket is so lightweight and stretchy. You can button it, you can layer with it. Donnie is actually layering our new faux suede piece underneath it, and believe it or not, she's not looking like she's going to a sauna. She looks fantastic. She can breathe and flex and move. So this is all steeped in classic American style. If you're a lover of Diane Gilman, you've probably worn a version of this jacket back in the late 60s, early 70s. Maybe then you wore it again if you're a child of the 80s, because Levi's used to make these Sherpa line jackets, you know, in the 80s. And then going forward into the 90s and the early 2000s, we saw a lot of this from like Earl Jeans and all these kind of classic cult 90s denim brands. Well, what's old is new again, and we have brought back the lined Sherpa jacket in denim in a brand new fabric and a brand new silhouette with a little bit of 1970s flair, which is what's happening right now in fashion.
Well, I'm so excited that you guys are here. This, you know, normally we go up until midnight with DG2. This is our last show of the day. It's gonna be over at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's 6 o'clock on your coast. So there's a lot of people that are gonna tune in tonight thinking, oh, I wanna grab that DG jacket. First coat ever as a Today Special from DG2, and 30 years. And this is disappearing before our very own eyes. And so knowing we didn't bring as, like sometimes we can bring in 40,000, 50,000 of something. Not at all the case with this. I think we brought in like 20.
About 20,000, I think.
So we're really are down to the wire because we're gonna be hitting 17,000 here very shortly. If you want this indigo, I'm saying last call. We've broken sizes available for you. There's less than 300 to go around. So just keeping that in mind, jump in while you can.
And we buried the lead. This comes in petites.
Thank you.
I wanted to let you guys know, I actually keep forgetting because we don't normally make petites, but this is actually really big news for all our gals. It comes in 2 lengths. It comes in regular and in petite. I think it's 29 3/4 for the petite, and it's I think 33.
You are 31
for
average,
for the average.
By the way, I didn't mention either. This is machine wash.
Yeah, it's all machine washable.
And it's all stretchy. Look at that Sherpa lining. The denim. This is such a cool thing, and I want to show some of the details that I love so much. The way you've done this, the steaming on the shoulder.
Yeah, it's incredible. So this is almost like a raglan shoulder. You can see we did a double raglan sleeve, and then you have a princess seam kind of running down, and that really where it creates actually the placket of the jacket. Then within the pocket, you actually have Sherpa lining on the front of the pocket. So if you're in like cool weather and you're not wearing gloves, you pop your hands in the pockets, and they will be warm. Now I'm going to show you the difference between a lined jacket and a bonded jacket, and why this is so advanced, and why you're going to fall in love with it, because it is the lightest weight faux Sherpa and denim jacket we have ever crafted, because we've made lined jackets over and over again, but I want you to see that the entire garment on the inside, front to back, has that baby blanket kind of Sherpa lining, right? So everything that's touching your skin is fuzzy and soft like a little baby's bottom, and you're going to fall. You know when you buy a baby gift for a baby shower and you're like, I want this blanket. Like, this is the softest blanket I've ever felt. These babies are spoiled. That's what this feels like. And I want to show you guys, the cool thing about having that full lining is you can turn up the sleeve, Callie, and create a little cuff if you want to, which I say, like, as we get closer to the holidays, this feels very holiday to me to show off that cuff and give that little vibe. But I am obsessed, like, you know, Callie and I both love black. You wear a lot of black.
I love black.
I am obsessed with this black and the jeans she's wearing, cute with your chucks. And this is like a little vintage washed black. And many of you are watching right now and you're saying, how on earth is this a customer pick if it's brand new? Well, guess what? We didn't send this to anybody for reviews. We have jean queens that are ninja shoppers that bought this jacket at full price before it ever went on television. We just launched this at midnight. And they gave it every review as a perfect 5-star review. So that is a real testament. That is a dedicated customer who is buying the jacket before it even hits the shelves and giving it perfect 5 stars every single review.
Don't you love this?
And you know what? That happens with the jeans as well. They did the same thing.
That is so exciting.
4.8 stars on the jeans.
You know what? This is how loyal our customers have been to DG2 for 30 years here at HSN. I'm going to give you some info on the actual outfit that I'm wearing. If you'd like to recreate this, you can, just with a simple drop by hsn.com. This item for the sweater, the turtleneck coming up, 877-618. It's no ordinary turtleneck, folks. I just want to show you some of the details that you're going to love, that whip stitching at the bottom, multiple colors coming up, and they're only $34.95. They're turtlenecks. They're fabulous. You'll love them. Wait till you see. Look at this color.
And can I give you a heads up, you guys? Every single item we brought in wine, which is this color that I'm holding, has sold out except for this, because it hasn't been on air that much.
It has been the color of the weekend.
It's the color of the moment, color of the season. So if you're looking for the wine, start shopping ahead for this, because this is the only thing we have left in wine. This and I think in the suede.
Yeah. So these are the colors that are available. I'm wearing the black, and then we'll get into the others. Olive, the saffron, I love the plum, the wine, and the marine blue.
Plum. Beautiful, and really cute dyed to match buttons on the sleeve.
877-618 if you'd like to get it a little bit early. The jeans I'm wearing will be coming up shortly. Were these seen yet today?
No, yeah, so this is a brand new fabric we are launching today called Luxe Touch. We did launch it at midnight last night. I think we've sold over 6,000 of them now. It's been wildly popular.
They're amazing.
Yeah, it's our most premium, softest, most luxe denim we've ever created for HSN. It's inspired by Diane's Luxe Touch knits, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But if those of you who are just tuning in, maybe you missed our presentations during the day, shop ahead on Luxe Touch, because it is also, you know, getting limited. We've also lost colors in the Luxe Touch, particularly the wine. But yeah, what's happened?
Wine is just so
wine is sold out and everything. Well, here we're going to do a little fashion show for you, show off the jacket, tell you the sizes. Angie is wearing the chambray. day, and she's wearing it in a medium. She's also wearing a brand new jean with a little crystal trim as she turns to the side and the camera does a little pan. These are coming
amazing.
up. These are beautiful.
As we pan down Angie's beautiful body, look at that cute piping. It's got a little bit of a metallic detail to it. So you haven't seen those yet, still to come. Let's get back to the Today Special that is wildly on its way to a sellout.
Yes.
I do need to give you an update here. Last call on the indigo, for sure. There's only 200 left in the indigo, so every broken size. In fact, in regular length, we only have large and extra large.
Holy cow.
Petite, we have large and extra large.
Oh my gosh,
That's
do
it.
you believe this? Normally we always have indigo the most.
I know, it's the #1 bestseller.
Well,
but
this is a beautiful blue story. So she's giving you chambray on chambray, 2 different styles, incredible vintage silhouette. I always tell, Angie reminds me of Ally McGraw. She was on our inspiration board for this. Miss Dana coming through.
I love you, Miss Dana.
Dana is rocking a 1X in our beautiful indigo, for those of you who can get your hands on it. And Dana is just gorgeous in our chambray jean that is coming up. That's our luxe touch. She looks incredible. I love her hair color up against the blues. It looks so good.
I love all that.
Yes.
All the shades of blue.
Just gorgeous, very classic DG2 to mix up all your blues.
And who has a more beautiful smile than Dana?
Nobody.
I mean,
we're excited to see you, Dana. You look amazing.
Yes.
And it's so stretchy and lightweight and comfortable, ladies. This is a piece that you are going to live in and layer with beautifully.
We also have for you the black, the washed black that I just slipped into. You know, it's interesting. So I started out the show with the nutmeg, which is the only fashion color that's left. Here it comes on Danya. I was wearing that in a small. I think it must have been a petite.
I think so too. No, this length
I
is
just
right.
slipped into the medium
This looks
in the
right.
regular
The
length
is
for
perfect.
me. I'm 5'9".
Yes.
Danya, you're 5'7". Okay, so we're just kind of giving you an indication of how it will drop on your length.
Just past the widest part of your hip, you're gonna get nice coverage on your hip and your backside. Super stretchy, super lightweight. You have 3 bold buttons going down the front in a metallic that are a signature 30th anniversary button. You have that very lightweight peaked notch collar that has a little bit of softness framing the face. And Donnie can turn up the hem on her cuff and show you that if you wanna show off a little break in the sleeve and you wanna break it up a little bit, you can fold it under, because remember, this is fully lined and fully not lined, bound and bonded to the denim. It's a brand new process. We worked very hard on this to get everything to stretch, to get everything to be very lightweight. So this is seasonless. This is for all climates, for all body types, without making you look like the Michelin Man or like a linebacker. Because when you wear jackets like this that are lined with fur, they tend to be bulky and they tend to really overheat you.
When I first got to work earlier today, I saw Bobby and she was like, gosh, I just got back from the UP. She was up in Michigan. She's like, I wish I would have had this. I know she ordered it. She loved it. She was so cute about it. She just fell in love, as I know you will too. Look at this collar.
Isn't it chic?
I just felt super dramatic right now, just like boom. Isn't that just, I mean, to add a scarf or something fun, a hat, some gloves for the chilly weather that's just
so
around
great.
the corner.
And I would say when you put gloves on, you definitely should fold the little cuffs, because a little black leather glove with that cuff would look amazing. What's cool about this, and is a great testament to how lightweight and soft it is, you could push up the sleeve like a sweatshirt. You can ruche up the sleeve really like casually like a sweatshirt, which is amazing. So no matter how you want to style this, whether it's a little bit boho, a little bit dressed up, a little bit more clean, like Callie's doing a little downtown cool with her sneakers and her all black on black. She looks edgy and cool.
And
you
I'm
can
so
rock
comfortable.
this jacket. So incredible.
And look at these big pockets. Even these, by the way, are lined in that same Sherpa lining. That's just so sweet.
It's so great.
It's
look
so
at the girls.
soft.
Paulina and Christina, all the Inas are here together looking incredible. Now, Paulina you're wearing an extra small, I believe, and Christina extra small as well. So both the colors, the black and the indigo, have been very, very popular. But you can see by changing up the bottoms, Callie, using different colors or doing a denim on denim, you get a totally different story. A lot of people are seeing like kind of Southwest or kind of like Yellowstone vibes, right? You're thinking like you're having a hot toddy looking at the Teton Mountains with a snowfall in Jackson Hole. There's a very romantic vibe to this jacket, and it's all based in American fashion. So think Ralph Lauren. This is very much Ralph Lauren's vibe with a little bit of a vintage quality and wash to the denim with that great top stitching as well.
So for those of you who just tuned in on this Saturday evening, for those of us on this coast, it's evening. For those of us on the other coast, where Sam comes from.
I am mentally still at 4:15 right now, right?
And so think about that. All the people that are out and about doing what we do on Saturdays and running your errands and getting things done. By the time everybody comes home tonight, I hate saying this, but the whole western side of the country is going to be a little disappointed, because this will not be seen again after our show. This is our last show because we are down to the wire. In fact, I'm pretty much needing to tell you that the indigo is gone.
Wow, okay.
Sorry, I mean, if you hover over the color, you might see one extra, there's only large and in regular sizes left.
That's it?
And large, in extra large, and petite. But
okay,
literally less than 200. So I'm going to pass this off to
all
our
right, well, I can't believe we're saying goodbye to color. That's our third color down.
Sellout.
So now we are in our final 3 colors. And by the way, none of them are a bad choice. So here's our new petite model, not new to us, Natalia, who looks amazing.
Natalia.
And Natalia is 5'1". She is wearing an extra small petite. We want you to see how it looks on petites, and this is by customer demand. So many customers, Kelly, ask us to make everything in petite, but that is up to HSN, not up to us. So whenever they do it, it's very exciting, not only for our customers, but also for us. And what I like about this is everyone gets to play. Tall, short, curvy, straight up and down. Whether you're super casual or very elevated in your style, you're gonna look incredible in this jacket.
And just 5'9", as you can see right there, and our new Natalia is 5'1". So you can see with the petite and with the average length, the difference, and it's just appropriate on every body type.
It looks great, right? It's not overwhelming. It's not gonna add any volume. You can see their arms, you can see the shape of their bust, you can see a little curve in the waist, and that's really important. The reason I say that is because this is such a lightweight fabrication and because it's bonded instead of lined, we eliminate like an extra layer of fabric. So it's very comfortable for the person wearing it. You can layer it up without overheating, and it is a cozy, soft jacket. You don't have to do a lot to be cozy and warm in this jacket, which is incredible for those of you that live on the western side of the country, where it just gets a little chill at night, a little crispy at night, right? But if you live in a cool climate, you're gonna love this as your layering jacket.
I love
You'll wear it through all of early fall, I would say, Callie, probably all through October. And then as you get into November, you'll layer a little bit with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that it went up a size to the medium, because for me, I'll want a chunky sweater underneath this. I want to be able to be out there, you know me in nature, be out there and never want to come back because I'm not gonna be chilly, so I can just really still enjoy it. So if you want to go up a size, just because you live in a cold climate and you know you're gonna be wearing those chunkier, heavier turtlenecks and sweaters, something to think about. I started the show in the small, in the petite length though, so get the average length if you're, what do we say, 5'4" and
we say
taller?
5'4", 5'3" and under. I think we say
for petite.
for petite, 5'4" and over. I think we do regular. Is that what we say, guys?
I think
the models
that
tell
sounds
us.
right.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
As a short person, as a short king, I would probably, even though I'm like over 5'5", bless, I would probably still be in a petite because I have no legs. So it would be better for me to, I'm all torso and I'm all like a meatball on a toothpick. Like that's my body type. So for me, I would probably still rock a petite, even though I'm taller than 5'3", thank you, barely. But what I love to let you guys in on is, this is a golden opportunity. I'll tell you the real truth about this, and you can do it yourself. We've been telling you guys all day. All the hosts and we were all Googling this style of jacket to find out how much it was at retail. So
Cha-ching.
The retail that we're calling it here at HSN is like $159. The HSN deal is $119. Right. But we called it a comparable retail at $159. The cheapest one I found was $170.
Okay, I saw them for $250.
Yeah, $250. And I saw one on Poshmark. So the FP store, that boho store that all the kids love, they made a version of this jacket. It's sold out. It is on Poshmark, almost identical to this, for $300 resale. Because it's sold out for $300. You go look at it. I think Bobby said she saw some for $500. So just Google it. This is such an amazing value, not only because of how much like jacket you're getting, and of course because you're buying it at HSN, and of course because it's DG2, but the technology you're getting. Those other brands aren't bonded like this. They're layered, so they're much thicker. They add a lot of bulk, and the kids who wear them oversized, they don't care about their body. But I think for most of us, we don't want to lose our frame in a jacket. We want the jacket to complement our outfit, complement 100%. Our style. We don't want to look like we're wearing like a giant top coat that's adding 10 pounds to our frame.
Who needs that? Right?
Nobody.
Nobody. We know that being television.
Add the 10 pounds with the turkey and the gravy and the stuffing. Do not add it with your fashion.
Exactly.
That's how I like to live.
Update. This is down to 1,000. The chambray. So we've lost the indigo.
Soon I'm going to have to hang myself on the rack and sell myself because there's nothing left to sell.
This one is the next to go with only 1,000 remaining. The other colors, we have 3 total left. This is the nutmeg, which is perhaps my favorite.
It's gorgeous.
I love this whole terracotta vibe. It reminds me of sitting around a campfire, on a nice brisk night, maybe having a couple beers, you know what I'm saying, with some friends. And then the other and final choice is it's not a jet black either. What I like about is the distressing.
Yeah, so this is what we call a vintage black, and all the distressing, for those of you that have never shopped with us before, we are not a cookie cutter brand. We don't like print our whiskering and our distressing on jackets. All of the buffing that's done on this jacket is done by one person at a time, by hand. Every jacket is touched by a human hand, and they are actually buffed. That is the real way to buff denim, not to print it on a factory line where it looks super fake. You've seen those whiskers that look, even when you put them on, they look really, really fake. That is not this jacket. We also did this incredible wash that shows off the texture of the denim, and Callie, we did the golden top stitching, which makes this look so rich and so cool. You see the detail of the jacket because of the beautiful, beautiful distinction of the threads that we use, but also seeing a little bit of the texture of the denim as well.
I like the length too. If I'm sitting on the bleachers watching you know, my son in the football game.
Oh God, your butt gets freezing because you're
so
like sitting
cold.
out there. Yeah.
Or sitting at the hockey arena or wherever it is, you know, tailgate, all of the things. The length is just so nice. And 2 different lengths as a quick reminder, 29 3/4 in the petite length and 31 in the average length.
And I will tell you, we learned from our city coat that we had done that you guys wanted a little shorter, so we went to 31 inches on this one instead of 33, which was one of our last coats that we did. So we really listened to our customers. We really landed the sweet spot of this. Every single gal that's been on set that has been tall or short, it is hitting exactly where it's supposed to. And remember, the length is graded by the size that you ordered. So the size will always dictate the length that you get. It will always be comparable and flattering for your body. Do not be that gal who comes back at the end of the night looking for your favorite color and find out that the price has gone up to, what is it going to go up to?
119. Yeah, it's going up $30.
Yeah, if we have any left.
I don't see that happening.
Yes.
I'm just here to say this is like maybe the earliest that we've ever sold out of a DG2 today, or I should say earliest hours that we have on the day. Normally we go up until midnight. We don't have enough quantities to make another evening show. That's kind of where we're at in this process. What we have is what we have. And you know what? For 30 years of doing amazing fashions, we've never done a coat.
We've never done a fall coat like this. No, it's today's special. And let me tell you a little of the story. So when I first started with the brand about 3 years ago, Diane had done a jacket that was like a topper in denim, and the lining of the Sherpa was only on the collar. And I was like, this is the cutest jacket.
I remember that.
And the reason I remember is I styled it for DG2 because I just started with the brand. Used a big fashion influencer in Los Angeles. We shot it all over town. It was a great sellout, great success. Then last year I created this really cute little fur-lined denim jacket. I don't know if any of you got it, but it was kind of like a moto style in a denim jacket with fur. It was incredible. So the idea behind this was to create a hybrid of both of them, to create a jacket that's a little bit longer, bring in a jacket that has shearling all around, bring in a jacket, most importantly, that would stretch, that would be lightweight, that's not gonna overheat our customers, that's not gonna overwhelm your frame, but most importantly, is going to be wearable. You're gonna wear this 5 times a week.
Probably.
We combined the 2 jackets together. This is what we came up with, and it's really steeped in kind of 1970s. Like Diane's original kind of, you know, kind of cutting her teeth in fashion. That's the style line of this, has a little 70s flavor to it.
What was that? The 70s was such a great time.
Oh gosh,
just
so
such
good.
Right?
I always reference Dazed and Confused, one of my favorite movies of all time. And it always makes me laugh. It's so great. And it always makes me laugh because, you know, I was born in the early 70s and I really kind of like, I'm a kid of the 80s. That's what I remember at least. But for me, there's so much nostalgia about looking back at the 70s. So that's how I remember my mom looking. That's how I remember my uncles looking, driving their Camaros with a Firebird. I mean, all of that, it makes me smile.
I'll never forget looking at my mother like, you are the most beautiful person.
Yes, and her long, beautiful hair.
No
makeup, lip gloss, you know, like really mellow.
Just
like
cool fashion, just a kind of cool energy in the world, you know?
And that's our customer, right? I mean, so many of our customers, you know, kind of came up with Diane and with her kind of heritage and history. I said this earlier, many of you did this jacket the first time around, right? When you were younger, you wore a version of this in the 70s, maybe in the 80s, and now we're bringing it back in style. We're bringing it in a technologically advanced fabrication that really is gonna change the game. It's a jacket you're going to have your nieces and your daughters and your granddaughters say, excuse me, where did you get that? It's gonna get stolen from the house.
How did you become so cool?
They're gonna be like, how did you know about this? Because this jacket, by the way, is very coveted. As I told you, the versions of it from those boho stores completely sold out everywhere, and they're like reselling them for double the price.
That's so crazy. And I love that. All good fashion comes full circle.
Of course.
You know, this is kind of one of those throwbacks from the past, from the best times of our lives, perhaps. But certainly, for those of us who want to just kind of relive that time, that's what this is all about. It's just, well, I'll just say this. Look at the stretch. Look at the amount of stretch on this. You wouldn't expect that, especially knowing what you've learned from Sam tonight, that this isn't just a lined jacket, or unlined for that matter, at this kind of a price. This is fully lined with a bonded Sherpa material on the inside.
So it flexes together, right? The 2 fabrics move together, and that's where we struggled. We had to find a faux Sherpa that would stretch in the same way that the denim would stretch. So this is a brand new denim that was developed exclusively for this jacket. This denim doesn't exist in our collection at all. It is only a denim we can use with a bonded kind of material. So we're very very excited about how it turned out. It's got great texture to it as well. Even if you get the chambray home, the camera can get kind of close. You will see those incredible denim twill lines that are traditionally done on these kind of jackets. And there's a lot of life and texture to this jacket. And because we use real indigo, there are lots of highs and lows, and you can see the gorgeous stitching. I mean, there's 101 reasons to pop this in your cart. The only reason would be like, if we run out of your size or your color.
Well, speaking of which, we've sold out of the 2 and 3X in the regular size or length here in chambray. We have all petite sizes, but we are into hundreds, not even 1,000 remain here. We reach a lot of homes, especially as the evening gets later and people are home and doing their shopping from the convenience of maybe your couch. This would be a great time. Just put your phone up to raise your phone up, just zoom into that QR code. You don't even have to leave your sofa.
I learned that, by the way. I love to be lazy, especially when I'm talking for 24 hours and stuff like that. You don't have to leave the couch. You can like hold it up and do it from the couch, and it's fantastic.
It's a cool thing.
I shop like that when I'm watching you guys. I buy my Beekman soaps that way. I'm like lazy boy, click, done, buy. It's amazing. So
it is. It's a really fun place to shop for those of you who are new. And even though DG2 has been here 30 years, and this is on fire, you can see what happens. And wait till you hear the story behind the jeans. They're coming up in just a few moments. Over 20 million pair of DG2 jeans here alone at HSN. They have changed the world. Women's worlds all over the globe have been changed because of the comfort and the fit of the DG2 brand. So we welcome all of you. If you're a first-time shopper, great place to come for your first purchase. $40 off on our credit cards this today only, too, by the way, for those of you, maybe you're a new shopper, maybe you don't have the HSN card yet.
It just occurred to me when you said go shop online. I'm like, ooh,
$40.
There's a way to save 40 bucks.
You can apply for the card on hsn.com, or you can call the toll-free number. Yeah, today we're doing $40 off of the first purchase.
$49 if you don't have an HSN card.
Yeah, it's pretty much half price.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. It's a steal of a deal. And I know we've only got a minute on the clock. We're going to process all the orders. I'm sorry when we run out of colors. It just hurts my heart for all of us.
I know. And listen, it's been an amazing day. Everything has been selling out.
And we still have these three.
We still have these 3 colors, and none of them are default. The black is incredible. Chambray has been a bestseller in our brand for 20 years. So, you know, this is I was just going to give you one final update in our final seconds here, because we've got a lot more to share in this hour. If you want the chambray, because we just lost the indigo, we have sold out of 2 and 3X in the petite, in the average length, but we have all sizes in the petite, and we have all those sizes other than 2 and 3X in the regular length. If you want the nutmeg, we've lost 3X here in the regular length. We are down to a total remaining of, I think, okay, a little more than 1,500, and that's it for this. We always bring in more in black. Yeah, and indigo and the black is phenomenal.
There's not even 2,000 left to the black,
that's good, that's good.
We've lost 3X in the black already? Oh gosh, okay. Well, that's where we're at, and that's why when we take a break, we do that so we can process or clear out the orders that are coming through and kind of clear out the lines.
I'm excited that the black, and so let's look at Callie's look really quick in our final seconds. Oh, I say this jacket is very town and country, right? And when I say country, I mean this can go western, this can go a little bit southwest, this can go a little bit, you know, Wyoming, Sundance, but could also go downtown. And Callie is giving you edgy, cool, little punky style with her sneakers.
Do not mess with me.
I love how you take ownership of our brand. You wear our brand differently than anyone else does. Bobby wears it differently. I love that. So one of my favorite things is when you get to see the host kind of take the DG2 items and make it part of their style and their personality. And you have killed it with this look. I love it.
So, I'm such a sneaker girl.
Yeah, and it's so fun. And this is how you guys should like live in this. And this is how people like to take our stuff and absorb it and wear it.
It's so fun to wear comfortable clothes that are so stylish, and you've spent so little to get in comparison to what you're seeing in the retail stores. I know it's a crazy world out there, and we are here to help you on all those fronts. So stay with us as we continue with some of the matching coordinating pieces, which include it's a really cool, see that little blanket stitch on that turtleneck underneath on Paulina? We've got this turtleneck coming up in that color, which is olive. We also have the black I'm wearing. There's a marine blue that you're about to see here on Miss Dana. Love that color. There's a saffron, which is just as you could imagine it, other than the fact it's heathered, which is super cool. And we have it in an olive green. So these are the turtlenecks. There's so many cool things about these.
Yeah, so this is our brush knit. So every year in September, we bring in the brush knit. You guys probably heard us talking about